Lesson 9.3 is Coordinate Graphs Part 2. We're going to go to page 300 in your math journal, and we're going to be graphing some sailboats today using our ordered pairs. We're also going to look at what a reflection is today, and we'll be changing our numbers a little bit and graphing in some different places. You may also notice right away that there's a difference in our coordinate grid. This time we have some negative numbers. We have some grid space down below here that goes into the negative on our y-axis, and we have negatives over here on the x. So we're going to start by graphing the original sailboat using these coordinate points on these ordered pairs. So let's start with that. So our first ordered pair is 9, 3. So I run 9 and I jump 3. My second one, I'm just going to mark these as I go, is 6, 3. So I run 6 and jump 3. And again, I'm going to make sure I connect these as I go so that I have these nice straight lines and I remember where my points are. 6, 9, over 6 and up 9. Right here, again, connecting my points. 2, 4, over 2 and up 4. Connecting my points. 6, 3, over 6 and up 3. Now this is where some people make a mistake. It's okay to come back and to connect these again. Okay, there's a reason they're repeating this point, because you have to connect the sail on your sailboat. So now starting from 6, 3, I'm going to 1, 3, over 1, up 3. And so I'll come back to 6, 3. Let's try that again. And connect. Alright, there we go. Our next ordered pair is 3, 2. So over 3, up 2. Connecting. Over 8, up 2. And over 9, up 3, and back to where I began, 9, 3. And so I'll connect, and my sailboat is complete. Now, if I take a look at sailboat 1, this time I'm just going to be running over much further, and it's going to make my sailboat look just a little bit different. And so you'll go ahead and do that one. But the rule here, you can see, is add 10 to the first number in the original ordered pair. So this word original is important over here. We're going to keep coming back to that. So if you were to continue this, they added 10 to 9 and got 19, 3. They added 10 and got 16, 3. So we're adding it to that first number each time. So here, if I were to continue, if I add 10 to 2, I get 12. Notice my second number, my y, is staying the same. 16, 3. Sorry about my messy numbers here. 11, 3. 13, 2. 18, 2. And 19, 3. So you can go ahead and graph those. Those won't be a whole lot different than what we did the first time. But I do want to take a look at using our negative numbers. So for sailboat number 2, it asks you to change the first number in the original pair, so we're always coming back to this original sailboat, to change it to the opposite. The opposite you can see is a negative. So we took 9 and changed it to negative 9. 6 and changed it to negative 6. 6 again, so I know this will be negative 2, 4. Okay, so if I go and start graphing these on here, putting my points, I'm going to run negative 9 and jump positive 3. So I'm going to run to the negative side this time and up 3. And then negative 6, up 3. And so I'm going to continue to connect my points the way I did before. Negative 6, up 9. see what this looks like when we get finished. So you got to have a good example of what a reflection might look like. -2, 4, so over 2, up 4, connecting as I go. My next pair here, I'm changing, remember, that first number to a negative, so -6, 3, and then I'll do -1, 3. I'm going to go ahead and write down my ordered pairs first. -3, 2, -8, 2, and -9, 3. So I have all of my ordered pairs. Now I can go through this a little more quickly and plot my points. So I left off with -2, 4. So I was here. These are all finished. Okay, -6, 3. Over 6, up 3, up. See, I'm coming back around, finishing up my sail. -1, 3. Over 1, up 3. Connecting my points. -3, 2. Over 3, up 2. My next point is -8, 2. So over 8, up 2. I'll connect my points. And finally, -9, 3. And so I have to come back again to my beginning point and connect. And so this is a reflection. It's like we have a mirror here. We're seeing the reflection of the sailboat by changing our first number in the ordered pair to its opposite, from a positive into a negative. And so you'll continue to do that with some other sailboat examples. When you have a positive first, you'll run positive, but then if you have a negative second, you'll jump down into the negatives. Okay, if you have a negative, you'll run negative and go down negative. So sometimes it's helpful to know if I'm down here, if I'm up here, we know it's positive, positive. This we saw was negative and then positive. Okay, if I come this way first, I'm going negative, negative. And then if I end up down here, I'm going positive and then negative. And so that gives you an idea of what your ordered pairs may look like when you're in each of those quadrants of our coordinate plane.